With the GMA Health Alert on this Christmas Eve, for a lot of people, the holidays don't just bring joy. They also bring an unexpected emotional dip that doctors call the holiday blues, caused by real biological and psychological reasons. Dr. Leah Croll is here to break it all down for us. Great to see you.
Good to see you.
So what are exactly the holiday blues? And they can really just sneak up on a person, right?
They really can. So the holiday blues are a temporary dip in mood that happen to so many of us around major holidays. And they're actually not just about stress, they're about emotional contrast. So essentially what happens is the holidays bring these huge pressures and expectations for joy and togetherness, but they also shine a spotlight on the things that maybe have changed or are missing, like loved ones who are no longer with us, family dynamics that are evolving or strained. And so it's that emotional mismatch that happens when these expectations collide with reality, and that can produce these feelings of sadness and loneliness that happen to us even when we're otherwise doing just great.
And a lot of these things happen after the gatherings, after the celebrations, not necessarily during them.
Yeah, so what this really boils down to is the fact that the holidays are such powerful emotional reminders. When we're in familiar places with familiar traditions, old memories come up, and with those old memories can come unresolved feelings. Now, because the brain doesn't do a great job of distinguishing between memories and emotions, those old feelings can really, or unresolved feelings, can really bubble to the surface quickly and strongly. And so what happens during a holiday gathering is you're distracted, you're stimulated, but once things quiet down, suddenly your brain shifts from go mode right into stillness, and you're left with these big feelings of sadness, emptiness. It's sort of similar to when people are finishing a big milestone or finishing a big project, and there's nothing wrong necessarily in that moment, but the emotional come down is so real.
Yeah, and then a lot of times that's when someone picks up their phone to be distracted, or may do other sort of maybe not the best habits to just mask what they're feeling. Exactly. What actually helps us to beat the holiday blues?
So step one is going to be to name what you're feeling without judgment. The holiday blues happen to the very best of us, so certainly not a reflection of anything wrong with you. Step two is to ground yourself with some self-care routines. That could be things like taking a walk every day, getting consistent sunlight, consistent sleep, staying on top of your hydration. These are things that regulate your nervous system and really give you that emotional reset. Number three, staying connected. Even if it's a small effort like sending a quick check-in text to someone you care about or making a quick phone call, reaching out like that makes a big difference. And finally, give yourself permission to adjust expectations. The holidays don't have to be perfect. They don't have to play out in a specific way to be meaningful. Now, with all of that being said, I should add in here that the holiday blues are not as serious as something like clinical depression. So if you're feeling intense sadness that's interfering with your daily life and going on for longer than a couple of weeks, you want to reach out and get some help.
Important reminders. And Dr. Leah Croll, what you said about just naming that emotion, it goes a long way to just be honest with yourself, to say, I feel sad, I feel lonely, whatever it may be. It helps pour a little water on the fire of the feelings.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So
and if it's someone that's been through these emotions before, knowing that these are the steps that they need to take. Doctor, thank you very much. Great to have you.